Let me bring myself a bit closer. Come closer. Come closer. Okay, notification's just gone out, so we'll give it a moment or two. Got a bit of a heavy head. I've had that for a few days, and it is 2022, the year 2022. What happened to you in 2022? I moved here in 2022. I moved to this location. Okay. Right. Well, I had a little nap. I got up at 7:45. I've had to go to the shop. I've been to the shop. I've made coffee. And we're here. That's not bad going. 35 minutes. 37 minutes. Cheers. Cheers to day 7. I avoided going out today, as I don't really do like Christmas crowds. And I went out, I think it was last Sunday, and it wasn't like a pleasant experience at the time of day I went out, so I chose not to go out today. Divine Feminines, let's have a look at day number 7, window number 7. Okay, let's get into this, because I've got to go and cook my dinner. I'm going to have roast beef, or a beef roast. Surprise! They're hiding in the box. Before I came on, I was hearing, ladies, this is Mambo number 5. This is Mambo number 5. Well, this is number 7. And they're in the box, but the box, well, she's looking out of the box, and it looks like he is just peeking out of the box. We have a dot to dot, so we can do this at a later time, but a dot to dot, connecting the dots. The glasses, please. Thank you. Join the dots to discover the Christmas decorations. They say join the dots, but they're numbered. Oh, look at that little scroll there on that reef. It's interesting. Join the dots to discover the Christmas decorations. Join the dots to draw the dolls' dresses. Nice and simple tonight, Divine Feminine. What has been hung on the Christmas tree branches? Reveal the fairy castle by joining the dots. So it's like everything's coming now, like, to life. I was going to say to light, but to life. Connecting the dots to reveal the image. Complete the Swan Lake scene. I want to go and see Swan Lake. I would like to go to the ballet. Just once. Well, maybe twice. But at least once for the experience. Here. K-I, that's probably not even an I, just K88 I can see. Discover what's hanging from the Christmas tree. A star and a bauble. Oh, it's a teddy bear. The doors have opened. The doors have opened. The dolls have opened their Christmas presents. What are they? Teddy bear and a rocking horse. What's shining in the night sky? A beautiful moon out there. Not quite like that. It's just coming out of its fullness. But Divine Feminines, there is your message. Join in the dots to reveal, surprise! I'm a fairy. I'm an angel. I'm your present. Cheers. I forgot to get my coffee mate. It doesn't taste the same without my coffee mate. Let's go to some cards that I've got here. I've got the Psychic Tarot and the Romance Angels. So, Divine Feminine's energy. Let's have a look at today's energy report. It's like there was no mission today from this mission control. Okay, we're joining the dots today. It's Sunday, day of rest. We've got the Devil. So, I don't feel the feminine's energy at all on here. A masculine here, it's like resisting the temptation. Lead us not into temptation. Or the masculine saying that to the divine feminines. Lead us not into temptation. Our desire. It's climbing higher and higher. Romance angels. It's like that key. It's the key to love. It's like the door is open. Opening. It's opened. It's been opened. And the energy of being torn into two. Good afternoon, Chevy, darling. I am there. Oh, I thought that said I'm there. Oh, that's what I felt like this morning's reading was. Like, I'm in. Or what was it? I'm truly in love. But the energy was like, I'm truly in. I'm in. I'm there. I'm in. Torn. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Cold and I'm ashamed, lying naked on the floor. When I saw the rocking horse, I felt the energy of like someone feeling as if they were going a bit insane. Insane in the men's brain. Insane in the brain. Hi, David. I hope you are well today. So, I'm meant to be reading for the feminine, but it's like, lead us not into temptation. The devil is coming. Something about it being a million to one shot. Hello, love. Please, greetings from England. It's good to see another Brit. It's good to be seen by another Brit. British Psychic Major. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay. Your self-respect. I feel here, with the tug of war, are we lacking self-respect? Because I feel like the ego wants to win, the devil, fear, wants to win the day. So it's resisting the temptation to reach out. Add a Q&A sticker. A good name for a boat. Lucy. What's a good name for a boat? Okay. Temptation. Love yourself first. Because this to-in and fro-in, it's not attractive. So your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Because something is stopping you, fear. Or you're calling in your soulmate. I feel that's for the divine feminine. You're calling in your soulmate and he's resisting the temptation to reach out. Okay, he's still dealing with self-love, self-respect issues. And it's to do with the romance that I picked up this morning on the fly on the wall reading. I'm fighting this from all angles. On the romance section, I'm fighting this from all angles. They're being honest. Let's read this message. Love yourself first. First and foremost. If you desire more romance, first look at yourself in a caring and non-critical way, of course. The more you love who you are, the greater your capacity to feel loved by others. This means trusting yourself to take good care of you, and it may entail becoming more assertive. Don't worry, you can still be very lovable while affirming your boundaries. Perhaps this means spending some time alone instead of in a relationship. During this period, you can delve into introspection to understand the patterns of your love life. Ultimately, you can take responsibility for attracting and agreeing to every relationship you've had. To heal your heart, find the blessing and lessons you've gained from each one. For instance, have you become stronger, more independent, or more patient as a result of your prior partnerships? If so, let everything else from the past go except for the lessons and the love. This card emphasizes the importance of loving yourself first, especially as you prepare for your next relationship or heal the one you're in. As you gain self-respect, you'll begin attracting more loving people into your life. This will lead to healthy friendships and romances based upon mutual respect. RESPCT. Find out what it means to me. Good evening, Alana. Good morning, Alana. Let me just... There we go. Okay. You should come up as highlighted now, Alana. I'll do this one for us. Get rid of that nonsense. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I was hearing before I came on. Oh, I think it does. Does it say at the beginning, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mumbo number 5? I was hearing ladies, not the gentleman part. Ladies, this is Mumbo number 5. Dum, 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 dum. Now I'm taken to like the phrase when they say, like, you know, like our spiritual talk. For some, it can sound like mumbo jumbo. I mean, I've had the comments like said to me, so I know that that's real. That people think we're just chatting a lot of nonsense. It's like that tug of war. It's like what one saying doesn't make sense, but on the other hand, what they're saying doesn't make sense. So you're not making sense. There's like because this is like within. So I'm fighting this from all angles. You'll get tired. At some point, you'll get tired of fighting, resisting. So that was that. Let's go and see what the masculines have got. I have this feeling like they've got a puzzle to solve. And I will not be doing it for them. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mumbo number 5. Number 7. Okay, it's orange. The sacral chakra. The smartest giant in town. Okay. Oh, it's a songbook. He looks happy. I feel like he hasn't felt happy in such a long time, but he feels happy. Why does he feel happy? Because he's sure. Okay, so he's received clarity. How has he received clarity? A dream. Okay. And like physical clues? Do you want to tell us more? He's a smart boy. He solved the puzzle. Clever boy. He's feeling like really big and proud now. It's like not just his head is swollen. You know, like they say, right, when the ego's inflated, he just feels like a big boy. Put those big boy pants on this morning. Look, you can see. They're spotty pants. Okay. It's a songbook. The smartest giant in town. My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. But look me up and down. I'm the smartest giant in town. She's got a tie on, Shelley. Not a dicky bow tie. Not today. Anyway. My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. But look me up and down, I'm the smartest giant in town. This takes me to the love story of Peter and Anna that Sherry has shared on her channel, Venus Rises. And Peter, it takes me to the part where she said about how Peter, like, he got a job and then, like, he shared that job because the unemployment was high. So he got a job but shared it with others so that at least they'd have a little bit of money coming in. So, which is a true gentleman-like act. And so is helping others with, you know, your accessories, your clothing, your articles, the articles. Article of clothing. Okay. He is smart. That's just like British psych major said about about talking fast. I'm very fast. I don't bloody type. I speak to text. Okay. So that has meaning if we take it on a spiritual sense. I speak to text. That's a clever skill. Think, and it shall be. Okay. I'm feeling that this giant here is very smart, that he comes up with solutions very, very quickly. It's a great knack to have. My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. My shoe is a house for a little white mouse. But look me up and down, I'm the smartest giant in town. And I imagine the most loved as well. My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. My shoe is a house for a little white mouse. One of my socks is a bed for a fox. But look me up and down, I'm the smartest giant in town. My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. This is like repetition. I feel here the masculine's going up. He's just dropped his trousers. Told you that the pants were polka dots. My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. My shoe is a house for a little white mouse. One of my socks is a bed for a fox. My belt helped a dog who was crossing a bog. But my trousers are falling down. I'm the coldest giant in town. Oh, bless him. God bless him. Your tie's a scarf for a cold giraffe. Your shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. Your shoe is a house for a little white mouse. One of your socks is a bed for a fox. Your belt helped a dog who was crossing a log. So here is a very fine crown to go with the sandals and gown of the kindest giant in town. So the energy of, I feel this masculine needs to be reminded of all the good, kind acts that he has displayed. Unless he is recalling all the kind things that he's done. I've been there and done that. Recalled, all the good, lovely, charitable things you've done, like to just then be mistreated, but it's very rare for you to be rewarded by the source that you gave to. Really, I feel the lesson is to give graciously without the need of a return from that person to give back. Even though we're talking about reciprocity, it's like do good, be good, give good, because that's what you are, and you will receive that back. But it might not be from the source that you gave to. It's like you don't just give to receive. That's like if somebody gives you a Christmas present and you feel obliged, so you give them one back. If you wasn't getting them one anyway, still don't give them one. You don't have to. Let that person give and try it. What's coming through is like try into it before you buy into it. Okay, let's pull a psychic tarot card for the masculine. The smartest, kindest giant in town. This is interesting now. We've been talking about dragons today. Task 2. Task 2, should I read out your question? There might be some ladies on here that might actually have an answer for you. Okay, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Task 2. Stew. Task 2? Okay, right, okay. Merry Christmas. Now guys, Task 2's local village has been rampaged by a dragon. Now, this is a call for Lily, Holly and Grace. Mission control, okay? Local village in need. Been rampaged by a dragon and it's stolen all of our gold. Have you got any advice on if I should enlist in the knights to try and slay the dragon? I wouldn't call on the knights to slay the dragons. I would personally give that job to, feminine knights in shining armours. They already have dragons, you see, out there. So don't worry, Tastu. You get yourself back to your village, yeah? Okay. And we're going to be sending our dragons in. Okay. But this was Nathan. Enough now, yeah? If you don't think that's going to work, then you get in touch with Tastu once they're on, off of my channel, and you can discuss what the plan is, because I've just given you an answer which you asked me. Don't bother asking for advice, and I've just given you like a solution. That's disrespectful, isn't it? Right then. Back off to your village, you village people. Young man. I'll still send Sophia in to the village, because there could be a village now in trouble. These guys are like menaces. Chatting shit. Words become real things. Immature ones. How to slay a dragon. We've got patience and planning. Card number 7. Today's dates. 2 pillars. 2 pillars of strength. Felt like we was on some kind of set of scene of Dungeons and Dragons. You know, when the DM, not the Divine Masculine, the Dungeon Master, they come up with scenarios, don't they? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So, resisting the temptation to make the effort. Well, that's not very charming. But great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. But we have patience and planning all through the seasons here. Have any of you guys ever gone on to like a channel and gone straight into the chat and put, what am I looking at? Not my channel anymore. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Feels like everyone's very confused. So, blame it on the boogie. I blame it on the Divine Masculine's energy. I had a heavy head for a few days. It's like sitting right behind the eyes. And it seems to be confusing. And I don't know much about the brain or the head, but it's about something about putting pressure on the... I don't even know, what is this word? The front frontal lobe or something. What does that mean? Looks like he's kissing her head better, or her cheek. Patience and planning. I'm going to read the two of these cards. And then we're going to get this reading wrapped up. It's only been like half an hour, which is, that's okay. Are the cards going to stay there or not? Let's have some coffee. I want to run to you. Ooh. He's scared of being hurt. Or coming forth and then like getting the cold shoulder or coldness. Because poor George, he was the coldest giant in town, but he was the kindest. And because the words were, but if I run to you, will you hold me in your arms? Will you hold me in your arms and keep me safe from harm? Masculine scared of being hurt by the feminine. I am looking at little Christmas trees. I thought that it does say, I'm looking at a little Christmas tree. Me too. I've got a big one on my head. That's fighting again. Oh, little Christmas trees. That would be nice. I would have lots of Christmas trees dotted around. Looks like they're under a Christmas tree. Look. A real Christmas tree. I'm a real boy. Like no longer being a puppet. I have no strings to hold me down. Well, to stay that way, you've got to make sure that you don't lie. What was he told? Always let your conscience be your guide, but it was about being a good, kind boy, wasn't it? Okay, so patience and planning. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me. Wrong book. The wrong book. A partridge in a pear tree. I really don't know where the book's gone. So we might not be. Girls on film. What's that got to do? Oh, there's the book. Girls on film. Dum 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 dum. Duran, 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 run, 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 Duran, run, run. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, with the 8 of Pentacles, the good news is there's positive movement forward. But first, good things come to those who wait. This card signifies the qualities of patience and letting go of control. You should now pause, rest, assess, and rethink what's in front of you before continuing. The number 7 physical card reminds you to reevaluate the goals that you're seeking, your finances, and even your relationships. Take the time to review each area one by one, for there's no rush when you're planning for a successful future. As you pause during this period, notice what has worked well for you in the past, not what you or others believe to be true, but in actual positive experiences. While you're at this reflecting stage, you can stand back and plan how you're going to handle potentially difficult, complex decisions and situations that may arise in the future. Okay. You can stand back and plan how you're going to handle potentially difficult, complex decisions and situations that may arise in the future. What's interesting is this energy's already been picked up today and spoken between divine feminines, because myself, Alana and Sherry have spoken on this topic of I was feeling the energy of how you react, knowing how to react when they come back. They're coming back, and you've got to know how to react. You've got to plan. Got to plan. Make the effort. Hey, Def. How you doing? Hey, how are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you? Mrs. Bartman, do the Bartman. Respect, respect. Make the effort. You receive this card because some action steps on your part are necessary in order for your prayers about your love life to be answered. These cards are talking to the masculine here. The angels have opened the doors for you, and now it's time for you to walk through them. The first thing that comes to mind with respect to taking action to the first thing that comes to mind with respect to taking action is a good starting place for you. When you ask for spiritual help, you always receive it. Often this comes in the form of intuitive guidance, which consists of repetitive feelings and thoughts. You get the sense that you should do this or that. You receive this card as a nudge to actually take that action. You'll then receive the next piece of the puzzle, meaning another intuitive message about what to do. My voice is coming. If I Could Change the World by Eric Clapton is playing in here. Hey, baby. You okay? Hey, Luna. Are you going to sit like the Sphinx? You will then receive the next piece of the puzzle. You'll then receive the next piece of the puzzle, meaning another intuitive message about what to do. If you like, you can ask the angels to give you the motivation, courage, time, and energy to take these steps. Know that each one brings you closer upon the pathway to great love. If I could be king even for a day, I would have you as my queen. I would have it no other way. That's nice, isn't it? The song that was on the radio after we had had our call was a poetry in motion. It caught my attention. Okay then. So now what? I'll just channel through some message quickly with some tarot cards. The traditional tarot. Oh, hello, Deaf. Hi, Spotted Pony. Mariah, how are you, darling? Hello, lovelies. That's interesting because yesterday and this morning, I keep hearing Bruno Mars calling on my lovelies, 'cause I can't get a hold of you. And I felt the energy of pick up the phone, 'cause all this loving needs a home. And I'm calling on my lovelies. And it was like, ladies, this is Mambo number 5. Bob, 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 bob. And I want to keep going into, so are you gonna be my girl? Patience and planning. Good things come to those who wait. Did you think you were way too late? We're calling in all the divine feminines, 'cause I can't get a hold of you. Because we can't get a hold of the divine masculines. I'm calling on my lovelies. That's where we're going. I'm calling in all my lovelies, all my lovely divine feminines. Fantastic, just found you live. But we had the death card, I want to say, like, just found you alive. And I felt that energy because I just woke up. Like, I came on at 2022, but I didn't wake up until like 1945. It sounds like I'm giving like years, because I felt the energy of what was you doing in 2022. It's like I moved to this location in 2022. Poetry in motion. Let's have some coffee. Yes, call them all in. I'm calling on my lovelies, 'cause I can't get a hold of you. I think of all the lovelies, and I do wonder where they all are. Like T-Rose. I wonder how T-Rose is. And like one to be loved. I wonder how she is. And Mark, I wonder how Mark is. And Laurie, I wonder how Laurie is. Hi, Sam. And Willow, I wonder how Willow is. All crossed my mind, as we've all crossed energies. Okay, Autumn. How is Autumn, Mariah? You've caught up with Autumn recently, haven't you? The wheel is turning, the wheel of fortune. Look at all the studying that's been going on. Now, for everything to operate accordingly, you need all 4 fixed signs to be working in harmony, which is a challenge in itself. Oh, Jess, yes. I was thinking about Jess the other day, yes. Should we call in all the lovelies? I'm calling all my lovelies. Just the one sphinx there, can you see? No? It's just a short visit. What, when you went to see Autumn? We will arrange for a chat, Mariah. He's thinking. So this masculine's thinking about his stinking thinking. Thoughts that are not serving. Not serving him. We've got the Wally card. Wally. This was from this morning's reading. Home. Work. We've got a fucking nightmare. Oh, it's hiding. Oh, come now. You're a giant, aren't you? Look. You're the smartest giant in town. Because look. It's big, though. Like, it's a lot of love to handle. Yes, but if anyone can handle it, it's this masculine. Because you're never given anything that you can't handle. So, he's just hiding under his comfort blanket. Silly Billy. Silly Billy, this is just because it's something new. You know when you're just studying something new and it's all too overwhelming. But you soon become like an expert, don't you? And then you'll then feel capable and competent to be able to share that with others, even though at the start it may not come out, fast or fluent. And you may feel as if you're not doing a very good job of it, but practice, patience, keep on keeping on. Because this is about the connection, and like one looks more overjoyed than the other, but before you know it, you'll be talking about things that you didn't even know that you knew. The smartest giant in town. Give yourself a break. Like maybe like a break in like even like from a mission. Just like the feminines here. Connecting the dots. So the divine is helping the divine masculines. Like I said, the energy is confused. It's like, what is this we have in front of us? Or you give a solution, it's like, no, that's not going to work. Well, without even like considering giving it a try, trying a different approach. It feels like confusion speaking out loud. The wheel has turned in my favour. Yes, it has. Yes, let's chat soon. Yes, let's. Underlying energy, the divine feminine. It's like, what's caused this upheaval in energy, this confusion? The Empress. The Divine Feminine is seated and ready. So the Empress's counterpart is the Emperor, the Divine Masculine. And then the High Priestess's counterpart is the High Priest. So the High Priest is letting the Empress know the Empress is ready. Ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. Let's leave that at that then. Okay. Coffee. Do any of my lovelies have anything to say before we say goodbye? I can hear you purring. Hello. Do you have anything to say to your Lola? You're so welcome. She says, we like the idea of Swan Lake. You've got hot chocolate there, Mariah? Oh, I might go and make myself some hot chocolate. I've just been to the shop so that I've got quite a lot of milk. I love each of you lovelies and keep being divine. We are nothing but divine. But thank you for the reminder. Keep being divine. Okay. How will you react when they come back? Keep being divine. Hello, darling. Hello. Okay, same. Love you all. I feel the love. Oh, love you all. Thank you, Alana, Sherry, Mariah. I feel Moon Cookie's energy around. moon cooking energy. Okay, guys. Thank you. It was quite a short live, although when I get on, I can carry on talking, but I'm going to go and like peel some potatoes so I can put some roast potatoes into the oven. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? I've got sliced beef. I'm going to tell you what I've got for my dinner. So, there's no excuses. If you live alone, there's no excuse not to take care of yourself, okay? It's not an excuse. So, sliced beef, roast potatoes, sage and red onion stuffing. I'm really looking forward to like Yorkshire puddings, so I might have 3 Yorkshire puddings. I'm going to have the Brussels sprouts, some petit pois peas. There's quite a bit of veg coming now because I've got carrots in the fridge. Fresh carrots, fresh like cabbage. And I've got frozen peas and frozen Brussels. And I don't have anything planned for like pudding, dessert, hot chocolate maybe. Did you hear the child next door scream at the idea of hot chocolate with marshmallows? No. Oh, do I have marshmallows? Oh, I do, somewhere. I do have marshmallows. Baby cabbages are my favourite. Is that what you call Brussels sprouts? Baby cabbages? Oh, I love them. And I'm going to have horseradish sauce. I like horseradish sauce. So that's my dinner tonight. And beef gravy. But you call gravy like sauce, don't you? Okay. Hot chocolate for later. Yes. You're making baked chicken and baked potatoes and steamed veggies. Lovely. Alana's out shopping. Mariah loves Brussels sprouts. And that's that then. Okay. I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Much love. Much love to ourselves and to each other.